Hi everyone, so today is a quick demo and a review, I guess, of the new GHD Duet. I've had this now for I think 3 weeks, so I've used it maybe like 6 times now. I'm using it like every time I wash and dry my hair just to kind of get used to it. I'm really enjoying it as well. I'll try and run through and answer some questions that you might kind of have and want to know, and things that I wanted to know before I got this. Obviously the size you can kind of see here, so it is quite a large hair tool. This is it in comparison to just the standard GHD straightening irons. It's actually really quite simple to use. I was expecting loads of different buttons, loads of different like settings and things like that, but it is literally, if I hold it up here, all you have is literally on and off button and then the shine shot. On and off button literally turns into like the hair drying mode. If you can see inside here, so there's air coming out both sides here, and then it's also got these irons, like, you know, like normal straightening irons around the side. And what happens is once you finish drying your hair, right at the end when you're ready to smooth, you put the shine shot, you press this down for 4 seconds and it literally turns them into straighteners. It's 180 the temperature they go to, and then you can kind of smooth and just style the hair a bit more, which I think is really good. The thing I kind of worried about these was having to use these and then plug in your irons and use them as well, so it kind of makes it all a bit of a faff. But no, it's like a 2-in-1. What else? So my hair type is fine, naturally curly and a bit frizzy. It's probably an ideal hair type for this because it actually works quite quickly on my hair. My hair does not dry, it's kind of towel dry now, maybe a bit over. You can see it's kind of curly, but it's not like I need help when I'm styling my hair. I do usually use a hot brush, like I need help to get this looking good. So I usually use some kind of heat, like blow dry. I've got some like other kind of hot brush kind of tools that kind of give a blow dry effect. And then I always plug in my GHDs and then I'll kind of straighten it afterwards. So for me, this is kind of perfect because I use these kind of tools a lot and it'll save me from using 2 different hair tools in like in a sitting. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, before my hair gets too dry, my hair dries really quickly, I'm going to put on some of this. This is the GHD, this is the Sleek Talker, which is a styling oil. It is a protective oil, and it kind of smooths and softens the hair. This was brought out with the Duet as like an accompaniment as a styling treatment that you can use along with it. So I'm just going to use that much because my hair, like I said, is quite fine, so I don't need too much, just definitely to protect it. Now this does say it doesn't damage the hair at all, and I think people are missing out. It doesn't damage the hair more than like hair drying, because this is heat going onto your hair. Of course there must be some element of damage. Use like a heat protector of some type. Very slapdash today, so I'm just brushing my hair now. Yeah, it's still damp. And this Duet, I've seen people use it on like pretty wet hair, and obviously the wetter your hair is, the longer it will take to dry. Okay, I'm then going to section off my hair and start using it. So I just do that really quickly, tie it up, and then I'll just kind of grab sections that kind of size, I guess. I'm going to switch it on so you can kind of hear the noise and how quickly it takes. So you switch it on. I thought when I first used this it was broken. So you switch it on, it beeps and nothing happens, and then it kind of starts to kick in a second, and you'll hear, it's kind of like a hairdryer, probably a little quieter than a hairdryer. And then it will beep again, which is that, and that is now ready to use. So you don't have to do anything else. They do say to hold it, I'm going to clamp it there, 3 seconds on the root and then just drag it down. That will just ensure that your roots get dry as the rest of your hair. So that's 1. I try and do 3 passes on my hair because, like I said, I don't have it, it's not too wet and it's fine. Already pretty much dry. Okay, so I'm going to shut up and probably just speed through and quicken up the video, and then I will check in at the end and have a chat. Okay, I'm going to do something a bit different to what I normally do, but I hope you can hear me. So while it's still drying, I'm going to press the shine shot button for 4 seconds. Is that got okay? And then it turns the drying element off, and then it switches on the irons, which are here. Basically, my hair, I just pulled down the last section and it's pretty much dry. What I have found from using this over the last few weeks is definitely don't use it on dry hair or very, very nearly dry hair. It does work, but it doesn't work as well. You may as well just run the straighteners over like this kind of hair. I haven't done this before when I've just kind of only straightened the last bits, but I just thought it is so nearly dry that I just feel like I don't want to put too much heat on it and then tong them again. There we go, that's working. So you can see it's just like a big straightener. There we go. So yeah, you can get a little bit of a kick out. Feels so nice and soft. As you can see, I'm not very pretty when it comes to hair. I just like grab sections. I'm pretty slapdash with it. But it hasn't taken much time at all. It's taken like 15 minutes from the beginning to now. If you haven't got the same hair type as me, definitely go onto YouTube and Google your hair type against the GHD Duets, because you'll find loads of different reviews for your hair type and everyone will be so different. I did see a review on someone with really thick and curly hair and it literally took her like well over an hour to do her whole head of hair, but she still really liked it because of the finish it gives. I am gonna switch off and then put some styling lotions and potions through just to kind of smooth that top bit still. Now that's just turned off and then that is it. So for styling and finishing my hair, because I've said it like so many times, I'm fine. You can see I've got little baby kind of hairs here and a bit of frizz here. First thing I do, I actually put dry shampoo through it. This is like freshly washed hair, but as you know, if you've got fine hair, running through some dry shampoo can just give you a little bit of lift. And now JVN air dry cream. You can use this wet and dry. I only use a really, really small amount. So that is my hair finished and styled with the GHD Duet. Like I said, I could do a better job, I'm sure, and I'm sure there's a lot of fancier things you can do, but I literally want it done in 20 minutes, really quick. The difference between the Duet and my other kind of hot air brushes, like blow dry things that I've got in my little stash here, it does feel like it's the closest thing I've ever used at home to how your hair would feel if you had a professional blow dry at a hairdresser's. Obviously, I've said it before, nothing will compete with a professional blow dry at a hairdresser's, but if you want something at home that you will get similar results with, honestly, this is it. My hair feels really soft. It's obviously straightened it really, really well, and it has still a bit of shine. Like, I'll wake up tomorrow morning, I'll probably run the straighteners quickly through my hair to get it just a bit more smooth again. This is for you if, like me, you do need that extra help. You have got very far from perfect hair, and you know heat works well to make your hair look kind of just normal. Like, my hair looks normal. Some people wash their hair and dry it naturally and it kind of looks like this, do you know what I mean? Whereas mine is very much far from it. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. If I haven't answered any questions, please leave them below and I will answer them. I feel like there's so much to talk about the Duet. I hope I've already kind of been through most of the key points. If you've already got it as well, I'd love to know your feedback, how you're getting on with it, and also your hair type, because it's really interesting to hear back different hair types, how long it takes, and if you're getting on with it as well. So if that's you, leave some comments and feedback below for other people to read. Please remember to subscribe and I will see you next week.